So here we go, about to start the afternoon's competition here, and we are quickly going to find out who is going to be in the relegation games, who's going to be in the semifinals. Already found that out during the lunch break, actually, so have a little bit of information for you. Heading into the lunch break here at the World Cup, X Factor, Ironman, and Art Chaos were all tied at 3-1. But unfortunately for San Antonio X Factor fans, they are out of the tournament. So even though they went 3-1 and had +10 on the point differential, because they lost heads up to the Ironman are in and Art Chaos is in.
So it's not point differential among the three teams? It's
heads up.
How is it heads up for the three teams?
I don't know. Multiple people have told me this. X Factor, as soon as we got done here, I walked down, tried to go get a bite to eat during the lunch break, and I run into San Antonio X Factor. Just sad faces all the way around. Sad faces, and I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? And I'm like, oh, man, you guys played great today. And they're just sad face still. And I'm like, what happened? They're like, we didn't make it. I was like, okay, and then they broke it down. So, which is, you know, unfortunate turn of events. But, you know, the way they looked at it, and Coach Ryan Brand had said this. He's like, hey, last year we went 2-2 and sneaked in, getting a gift from the paintball gods, which we made the most of by winning the tournament. So maybe this is just some weird thing from the paintball gods messing up. Now we go 3-1 and +10 and don't make it in. So
Art Chaos has the highest point differential. So is there the 1 seed, and then the next two guys go head to head?
Yep. I think that's it.
Is that only in a 3-on-1 situation?
These are Paul Richards and Chris Rail questions that you need to be asking.
Are you Paul Richards?
I don't know how big are my calves.
They big, but I mean they define. They ain't Paul Richards calves.
All right, so let's talk about the games we got coming up. So regardless of Todd's doubts over here, that's what's happening. Ironman and Art Chaos will be moving on into the semifinals. And then we got Thunder and Red Storm coming at you, as you just saw on your screen, and Aftershock and Boom. And you're looking at these are the top 10 fantasy leaders. So hopefully you guys are out there watching. These are all the different players playing online right now. So it looks like there's a Team Ironman and a Shoot Kill Win. So some Ironman fans out there, Shoot Kill Win is the Ironman chant. And the Ironman are definitely putting some fantasy points on the board. If you got Alex Goldman on your roster, I know he's a little expensive, but man, he was dominant in that last game. 10 confirmed kills for him. So this Thunder Red Storm game coming up. Red Storm's 0-2 here, and Thunder is 2-0. So Todd Thunder had a really good day yesterday, and you know, we're good friends with Corey Field and Map Chim, guys holding it down for the Pacific Northwest and really reforming this team. They got Mikey Lou back, so it's kind of a reincarnation of the old school guys that came up in the Naughty Dog camp. That was a dominant team for a while, and now those guys have, you know, come to life under the Thunder moniker, and they've rebuilt their team. They've got some younger guys on that squad that are also hungry to get better, and they're playing another team from Russia. They have a couple other pickups from different you know, places all over the world, but Red Storm has struggled yesterday. They played a really close one against Shock, 7-6. That was a good game for them, but then they got blown out 7-0 by Boom. Tough one. So Red Storm going 0-2 yesterday. Shock went 1-1. We're going to see them play next. So Boom going 2-0, looking really solid. And they have to play Aftershock, who went 1-1 because Aftershock lost to the team we're about to watch play right now, Thunder.
Aftershock lost to Thunder yesterday, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
So
well, Seattle Thunder, I mean, 2-0. Gotta be doing something right out here.
So we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna head right into this Thunder and Red Storm matchup. So stick with us. Beautiful day here at Fantasy of Flight for the 2014 PSP World Cup. I'm Matty Marshall alongside Todd Martinez and Chris Lasoya. We're about to call this Challengers Division matchup. Man, it's been an interesting event so far, and Dynasty dominated also in the Challengers Division yesterday. So most likely we will see them tomorrow in those semifinal Challengers Division matchups, which are crucial games. The semifinal matchups in the Challengers Division, those are that's what dictates who is going to advance up to play in the Champions Division for the 2015 season. So here we go. Looks like the clock about well, it stopped at 12 seconds. So the scoreboard and the scorekeepers over there must be tweaking something before we get this game going, because the teams are ready to go. We're ready to go. You guys are at home ready to go. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you for supporting PBA, man. We're trying as hard as we can with what we have to bring you guys the best paintball coverage in the world for the best players in the world. And you know, just try to give paintball its just due, man. It's an amazing sport, and we want to, you know, be able to continue to do this. So thank you very much for your support. Continue to spread the word for us, man. You guys are, you know, so important to spread that paintball gospel around the world. And it is definitely truly a global thing, man. That's the greatest thing about the World Cup, is meeting all these people from all over the place every year here down in Orlando, Florida. So and then after these Challengers Division games, it's going to be Damage taking on Revo, Impact and Crew, Vicious, Revo, Damage and Crew, and Impact and Vicious. Those are the games to close out the prelim competition. And then Sunday, man, that's the most important day of the year, World Cup Sunday. We're going to see which divisional teams have made it into the finals, and that is a hard road. Hard road down to the divisional finals. There's over 350 teams here. There's 10-man. I mean, there's Woods Ball. We have multiple divisions. It's pretty much all shapes and sizes down here. All the new gear from all the companies, and definitely thank you very much to our sponsors here. Help us support the people, you know, that support the highest level of the game.
Oh man, it's so intense.
So here we go. Still, clock is stopped at 12 seconds, so stick with us. The teams are ready to go, and now they're hiding from the sun. You know, and it's tough, man, when you get out there and all of a sudden the clock stops at 12 seconds. You got that paint in your pack just starting to melt with this humidity, yeah. And
I walked over here, Maddie, when you called me, and I'm dripping sweat.
It is definitely heated up, man. It's heated up. It's definitely more humid than it was this morning. So we're gonna see. Yeah. So so Todd, who do you like here in this afternoon Champions division bracket?
I like those Vicious guys, man. They're a really resilient bunch.
Yeah, well,
got two tough games today. Got Revo. You know, Revo lost 2 yesterday.
Look at this guy.
So you know that they're going to come out and give us a fight. You know, and they're a talented team to begin with. There you go. And then you got Impact, who played really well yesterday. Lost a comeback to Tampa Bay Damage. You know, so that should be a tough game. We're ready for it. You know, Damage is playing Revo first. You know, and then Impact and Crew. You know, both Revo and Crew went 0-2 yesterday.
I just see the first 3 Champion Division games are going really quick. Damage 7-1, 7-2. Impact 7-2, and Vicious, you know, 7-1, 7-2. But
actually, I'm sorry, Crew beat Revo yesterday. Crew was 1-1. Revo's 0-2.
Yeah. So, but you know, Revo came to fight, man. I mean, they put up a pretty good match against Impact. They did lose 7-3, but that Crew game that they played, that was a hard-fought battle. Revo and Crew 6-5, like you guys are saying. So it looks like it's a scoreboard issue right now. So stick with us. Teams out there hiding from the sun still. All right, well, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this. All right, so welcome back here. Still on a little bit of a technical timeout. I think we got about 2 minutes as the clock is now running before the start of this first point. The teams are still out there ready to roll. And definitely a big shout out to our stats crew out there counting, categorizing, and displaying all of the stats. Check it out on paintballaccess.com. That enables fantasy paintball. That enables you to play for prizes like the DM15 that's up for fantasy. The whole reason we can do fantasy is because we have stats, and when you guys, by purchasing this pay-per-view, are allowing us to continue to fund paintball's push forward. And here we go, about 1 minute and 15 seconds between this Thunder Red Storm matchup. And Corey Field and the rest of the boys from Thunder have done a real good job of maintaining a positive attitude and trying to, build this team up. They've been to the top of the mountain before. The guys on that squad have won tournaments professionally, played for a top team in the Naughty Dogs, and then a couple other squads, depending on which guy you're talking about. But they know what it takes to get there. They know it's a long road sometimes, so they maintain their composure through, some rough events. And now at the World Cup, sitting 2-0, putting themselves in the best position possible after day one. And they also are going to be playing, let's see, Thunder plays Boom. So, yeah, Boom's 2-0, which is great for Boom.
Yeah,
Boom struggled this year.
Yeah. Any update on how, was it Jansen from Boom after taking that digger? Have you heard anything about that?
I haven't heard anything since the event, but he'd gone to the hospital with intensive care, but I think he was okay because they had said that he was gonna be okay. Basically, he had dove on his tank and lacerated his internal organ. All right, here we go. First point in this race to 7 here. Challengers Division matchup between Red Storm on your left and Thunder on your right. Looks like Map Chim first to die, trying to get out wide here, Snake side, and now Red Storm gets Galka all the way up in the 50-yard line, and he's going to wrap around, try to get shots on that D side of the field.
We got Knight over here on the Snake side with Corey Field. Corey Field looking across towards the Dorito side. Galka going to come straight to Thunder side of the field and look to get a kill across in the Dorito side. He does. Mikey Lou gets shot out of that corner, and Galka instantly starts rapping. He's going to stand up and come running down the field. Is he going to be able to pick anybody up? Doesn't look like he does. He pops over the top. Scott Knight just pounding his bunker. Can Scott Knight get a ball on him? Nope, and he shoots Corey Field in the back. Galka finds the Dorito player across the field.
Galka is balling out in this spot.
Right,
He's going to get run down, though.
Oh, look at that move. Look at the move, Matty.
Oh, yeah. Scott Knight gets into the Snake alive after shooting Galka. Only one body left alive. He does not know that Scott Knight is in the Snake, and he's taking off running.
I don't think he got him, though. I think he's still alive back there.
Scott Knight,
I think
he does.
I think he actually shot him.
I thought Scott Knight was going to pull that out for a second because Red Storm.
Oh, there was 2 other players. Scott Knight got shot by the guy that was at the A. Knight had an opportunity to shoot the Storm player streaking down the sidelines, but then right through the middle of the field come Rosnikov and shoots Scott Knight. Scott Knight missed that player through about 4 different gaps. Hard to shoot somebody on the run across the field. Just got to lay that stream out there, let him run through it. But Rosnikov came through. Bychkov was the one that took off running down the sidelines. Let's check out this replay real quick.
So look at this. Here comes Scott Knight. Makes the move on Galka, who's balling out of there in the Snake for Red Storm. So beautiful move. You can see it from this side. Galka drops the ball. He's out left-handed. Realizes that Knight's coming. It's too late. Knight already had the drop on him. And then Knight dives in the Snake. But unfortunately for Scotty Knight, there was just too many Red Storm bodies. So on paper here, these 2 teams, Texas, actually that is supposed to be Red Storm. But yeah, Red Storm and Seattle Thunder, they are pretty evenly matched. I mean, Red Storm has made it into the semifinals this year. Thunder struggling in the early part of the season, but looking really solid here at World Cup. And you see that defending metric there for Seattle Thunder really far to the left of your screen because Corey Field plays for Seattle Thunder, and we have seen that guy pull off some low-body situations in his long, storied career.
Yeah, really fun player to watch. Got Map Chim coming back out on the field again, getting another spin. Corey Field. Yeah, some of those younger guys that you're talking about bringing on to Thunder. We got Brendan Morales, Tyler Skidmore. You know, Scott Knight, he's been there for a while.
Yeah, they have a talented and now a more experienced lineup with the, pickups of Lou and Chim to, 2 Naughty Dog veterans coming back to try to hold it down for their area of the world. I mean, Thunder's the best team from up there. and looking pretty solid in the day one's competition. Again, went 2-0 yesterday, but right now looks like Red Storm stealing the first point from them. So now on the breakout, Red Storm gets into the snake off the break, and so does, looks like that might be Scotty Knight again for Seattle Thunder. It is, so Scott Knight beats Red Storm into the snake, but Red Storm able to get in there as well too. Knight almost had a shot on Red Storm's snake 1 player when he came around, but missed it. Ooh, and looks like number 2 for Red Storm's gonna be taking the walk, Rosnikov. Right now you're looking at Thunder's lineup on the D side of the field. No, not much ground over there. Corey Field trying to get out wide on the snake side. Looks like he's going to back up Knight over here.
Map Chim loses a gun battle down the wire, but with Corey Field able to fill that, Knight is still going to be able to have some breathing room to get up the field, but another body drops for Red Storm off of that Dorito side, walking out of the corner. So 2 bodies down now for Red Storm, still with the snake corner and the snake. But Knight looking across the field, and he pops up and wears one in the goggles from the Dorito 1. So that's going to allow, oh no, he's going to get peeled off by Corey Field. I think that was Galka.
But now Seattle Thunder making moves down that D side of the field, getting to the 50-yard line.
I'm sorry, Victorio. Victorio stands up and gets shot down the wire. So 2 bodies left alive for Red Storm. Oh, lose another one, make that just Galka over here in the snake side corner.
So is it 2-on-1, 3-on-1 right now?
Yeah. Mikey Lou and Mitchell Jordan attacking that Dorito side. Here comes Jordan through the middle of the field. Over the top, looking to do the sneaky sneak on Galka. He's going to come run him down. They're going to trade out. And that'll leave Corey Field to come over here, grab that flag, and run it in for Seattle Thunder. And even this ball game up at 1-1. There's Corey Field and Mikey Lou, the OGs from Seattle Thunder.
Exactly, seasoned professionals. I'm telling you, those guys, I was always scared of Corey Field, man. Him and his brother together.
Yeah, I was just telling Maddie before this. Yeah, I talked to Corey before their game yesterday, and he said his brother got a new job, Casey Field. Do you remember Casey Field?
Absolutely.
Okay, you can think about this. We'll get this when we come back. What job do you think Casey Field might have right now? It's like one year. You think about it. Give me your best guesses. We'll be right back after this commercial.
I just want to shove it down your throat. Plain and simple, I want to end the game in 10 seconds. That's all I'm saying is punch first. Everybody, okay? And if you punch somebody first and they stumble, what do, man? You punch them again and again and again. This is all this is a fight.
Welcome back. Red Storm and Thunder battling it out here on the champion field. I wanted to bring you a few quick updates from the challenger field. CEP and Excessive were the first match of the day. CEP won 7-4. Infamous then played Union. They smashed Union 7-1. Dynasty just finished their match against Excessive and within 8.5 minutes blew it out 7-0. We're going to have Dynasty versus Infamous playing soon, so I'll bring you those scores. Let's see who gets this next point.
That's going to be an interesting Dynasty Infamous matchup. So Dynasty in 3 games in the Challengers Division have only let 1 point get scored against them. 21 points for, 1 against.
And there goes one body. Looks like Jordan getting shot on the break for Seattle Thunder. Red Storm losing 1 body as well. They got 3 over here on the snake side, 1 over in the Dorito corner. Mirrored up with him. Looks like, I think Nico Perry might have gotten the game in. Over here, over in that Dorito side corner. Map Chim into the snake for Seattle Thunder. Scott Knight in behind him. Of course, Corey Field in that back center. Probing both sides of the field. Helping with the lock on the Dorito side right now. Seattle Thunder losing that body off the Dorito side. Number 2. I'm sorry, that's not. Yeah, Sergei Roznikov for Red Storm shooting across the field.
Yeah, so Chim staying alive this time in the snake right now for Seattle Thunder. And shooting cross field. No push on the D side right now for Red Storm. And that is allowing Thunder to get up the field. So even though it is 4-on-4, 4 bodies alive for both teams here, tied up game 1-1, but much better field position for Seattle Thunder. They're just playing more aggressive right now.
Yeah, Map Chim, after losing 2 quick gun battles, you know, getting shot in the break, losing a gun battle out of that snake side corner. They're going to send Map Chim up into the snake, where we were used to seeing him before. Calling for the kill across the field. No luck there. Scott Knight controlling the wire for Chim. Red Storm snake player just posted down the wire. Roznikov in that snake corner shooting across the field at Nico Perry in the 50 Dorito. Kind of a stalemate situation right now, but
yeah.
Nico Perry really putting the pressure on the snake side of the field in that 50 Dorito.
Yeah, pretty slow point right now because, you know, Perry in that 50 Dorito has guns on him. He's got the back corner bunker on the snake side. Oh, Nico Perry loses a gunfight there, gets shot out of his spot, and that was the crucial bunker right there. He was taking a lot of heat, and now it's going to put Seattle Thunder in a bad spot. It's 4-on-3, and they don't have anybody on the D side of the field. All 3 bodies for Seattle Thunder over here, snake side to center.
Slow playing game right here. Nice slow point. 1-1. 13 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game, though. Lots of time.
Yeah, there is lots of time left here and only 2 points scored. And Red Storm understands that they must win this game. They've already lost 2. They have to win this one and try to win it as big as possible.
Map Chim now trying to work down the wire. Scotty Knight looks on the inside. He comes back down to the wire. Corey Field still in that back center, doing all he can. Map Chim loses a gunfight down the wire. So now Red Storm going to sneak into the 50 snake and look on the inside. Scotty Knight trying to wrap and get a shot on the inside.
Yeah, so better field position right now for Red Storm, as they are looking like they're in the driver's seat here over on the snake side of the field. And with 12 minutes and 20 seconds to go here, Red Storm now in the driver's seat on the aggressive push, D side. They have 2 bodies, so it's 2-on-2 right now, but better field position again for Red Storm.
Yeah, Scotty Knight feeling frisky. He's going to make a run down the sidelines, but the coach for Storm standing right there on the sidelines.
And here comes Storm, taking out the last player. Nice shot. Seattle Thunder going down now. As long as the flag hangs clean, it's going to be 2-1 in favor of Red Storm.
Yeah, it's Igor Zvatos right there for Red Storm, finishing them out right there, snake side.
Yeah, the referee just went and told Storm's coach that they can't be standing right on the sideline coaching this player down. Scotty Knight looked like he had a good opportunity right there to make it.
Yeah.
But
as soon as he made that move, then all of a sudden, man, you hear the whole, when the crowd goes wild and all of a sudden you're in the snake and you hear that, you know somebody's coming to get you. If you're far up there, you just got to pick which side. Is he running highway or is he coming down the wire?
Yeah.
Just stand up and start blazing.
Yeah.
So 2-1 in favor of Red Storm right now. Seattle Thunder, 11:27 left in this game, though. Look at this replay, Matty.
So here goes Scott Knight. He launches, stays low, and then gets his gun up, but runs into the gun of Zvatos, who's then going to immediately come up realizing, okay, no one's in front of me now, and then look at it from the reverse angle here. I
like that about that. He shoots him and tucks back in real quick. Instead of pointing and, you know, shooting at him and, you know, getting the double elimination or simultaneous, then he stays inside, stays alive. Good heads-up play right there by Red Storm.
Yeah, solid work right there. 11 minutes and 27 seconds to go here in this matchup. And Jordan's going to take the field here for Seattle Thunder. And there's a look.
Grandpa, Mr. Kane on the sidelines. I got a chance to go up to Seattle, go hang out with Matt Chim, Grandpa, a lot of those Northwest dudes right after the Riverside event. That was awesome.
Yeah.
My boy, Goon.
All right, so we're going to take a short commercial break here. We'll be right back. All right, so here we go, getting started on this next point. Down by 1 is Seattle Thunder, trying to maintain their perfect performance in the prelims so far, but they're going to have to pick it up here because Red Storm trying to win their first game of the World Cup. Into the snake, both teams, better field position for Red Storm. Here comes the attack on the D side for Seattle Thunder, gets to that 50-yard line bunker. We're seeing that D side really start to open up. Oh, but Nico Perry dies again out of that spot, so that's 2 inopportune deaths over there for Nico Perry.
Man, Nico Perry, got to make the best out of those when you get in there.
I
Do
think
all that work to get in.
I think he got shot trying to make the move this time, but before he died out of his bunker. But regardless, Nico Perry not able to get it done on the D side, and because of that death, here comes Red Storm pushing down on that side. But he gets taken out.
Oh,
so
Corey Field with a nice shot across the field, keeping that body from getting into that 50 Dorito.
So a ray of light opens a little bit here. 3 bodies on 2. It's it's Corey Field and. I'm not sure that
Brandon Morales.
Yeah, Brandon Morales in the snake. So Morales in the snake. He comes out, tries to get a shot. Oh,
trying to sneak outside of the wire.
He got him though, but he traded out.
So now Corey Field, and Corey Field's going to get ganged up on from both sides, and Galka's going to put one on him. So Red Storm going to go up another point, 3-1. Red Storm just, both these teams not attacking super hard, but Red Storm getting in position first.
Absolutely.
Definitely getting the body advantage first, getting the position first. So there's Galka right there. We watched him several times throughout this season get up and do a lot of work for Red Storm. But going to win a tournament out here. It's going to be tough. They're down. Lost 2 games already, trying to get 1 win here. See if they can do it. We come back to these messages.
This is the Earth. The Earth is beautiful. Earth is where we play paintball. It is important to recycle in order to save the Earth. Do not recycle custom paintball jersey designs. Get what you pay for. Get a fresh original design at rosalife.com.
So we're getting back into this match. 10 minutes and 11 seconds to go here, and Red Storm trying to get their last guys out. Last couple seconds. Looks like they get them out, so they'll be set. 5 players alive for both teams. Now on the breakout here. Looks like good cross-field breakout. Uh-oh, it looks like one body dropping for Seattle Thunder, so that's not going to help their comeback chances here. They're only down by 2, though, and tons of time left. 9 minutes and 56 seconds. But Red Storm, again, here in the Snake 50. Now past the 50. It's Vatos again. As Igor now pushing forward as Thunder loses another body, and it's poor Corey Fields stuck in that back bunker again. Red Storm starting to swarm down the field.
Yeah, Red Storm really getting control early. Thunder, yeah. You know what? I didn't get to see any of their earlier games over there on the Challengers field, but I mean 2-0. Had been doing something right, but looking kind of rough right now. But, you know, you run into a Red Storm team that's hungry, trying to stay in this tournament.
Well, Red Storm, they put up 6 points against Aftershock. That was a 7-6 game. So, and we've seen Red Storm play. When they're on, they can play good. It's they're just a little inconsistent. But looking real strong right now against Thunder 4-1. And I mean, they didn't lose. They didn't even lose a body in that last point. So, Thunder's going to need to pick it up here in this matchup, trying to go 3-0. Just not looking good for him right now. Let's check in with Lauren Kelly.
Hey guys, I am in Red Storm's pit with Charlie Givens. Now Charlie, you guys have taken a 3-point lead here, 4-1 against Thunder. You were struggling a bit yesterday. You didn't win any of your matches. What were some of the problems you were having yesterday?
Well, yesterday with the first match with Aftershock was a real close match, and we just played it down to 1 point. And really, the second match was just mental. You know, after the big letdown from losing by 1 point, we just didn't go in with a good mental view of the game. And so today we just sat down as a team and said, let's start over. We didn't really change a lot of stuff, actually. We're just playing with our heads now.
All right, well, it seems to be paying off. It is 4-1 right now. We'll see if Thunder can get any points on the board. Back to you.
So yeah, that was we were asking what the story was yesterday. That was the story, and I mean that was a big turnaround when they had that really close game against Shock and then got blown out by Boom. But yeah, paintball's all mental, man. I mean, yes, a lot of it comes down to the physical skill and your tactics, but at the same time, man, everyone out here is pretty good at paintball. So it's about you executing, using that mind.
Focus under pressure. It's all about having that focus. Still being able to execute your game plan, your fundamentals, you know, when tons of people are shooting at you at the biggest tournament of the year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this, you know, we talk about it's the paintball cliche, but it's there for a reason, man. This is World Cup, and you know, this is, if you want to perform at an event, make a statement, this is the one to do it. And so this would be a big win for Red Storm. Could make them 1-2 right now, which would give them a fighting chance. They have to play VCK. That's not going to be an easy game either. But regardless, still 9 minutes and 24 seconds to go here. 4-1 is our score. Timeout's been called. We'll be right back. Stick with us. All right, so here we go. Got about coming back here 25 seconds before the start of this next point here. After that timeout that was called by Thunder, smart timeout, trying to ice down Red Storm. And now taking the field for Thunder is Nico Perry, Mikey Liu, Corey Field, and Matt Chim. And it looks like Mitchell Jordan as well. So for Storm, it's Vatos, Sergey, Dmitry, Slava, and Maris. On the breakout, number 91 getting shot. Maris takes the walk early for Red Storm.
Roznikov makes it in to the snake corner on the break. And into snake 2 already. Red Storm again in control of that snake.
Red Storm being very aggressive on the snake side of the field. And here we go into snake, matching up, heads up paintball. Seattle Thunder taking a snake right now.
Yeah, Map Chim getting in there.
Map Chim's OG, man. He's been around this game for a long time.
Yeah, Map Chim's been playing the snake for, I'd say maybe 12 or 13 years now. Maybe longer than that. No, longer than that. Probably
yeah,
14 years.
I would say 14 to 15, and he's only 12 years old. He came out of the womb playing paintball.
We don't really know exactly. Map Chim's Cambodian, spent his early years navigating the jungles of Cambodia, avoiding the Khmer Rouge. It's a fascinating story. He was able to live through that. Fascinating man, Map Chim, now on the snake right now for Seattle Thunder. Yeah, but better field position for Red Storm. Map Chim looking cross field, trying to slow the attack on the D side, knowing a kill already came off of there. So we'll see here. These teams evened up on the body count. 4 players alive for both teams. Nico Perry taking the early walk. So Nico Perry struggling a little bit here, Todd.
Yeah, definitely not doing his team any favors. Getting kills over there on that Dorito side. Got to keep that body alive.
Yeah, but he was the one. He did shoot Maris before he left. So at least he got a kill before he walked off.
Okay, so 1 favor.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Mikey
But
Lou.
losing Mikey Lou in the back corner over here behind Matt Chim.
So now Map Chim all by his lonesome here. Snake side on your screen. Trying to get a shot on Zvatos. This is the point that Thunder needs to win. Thunder needs to win this point so they can go 2 to 4. Because if they lose this one, it's going to take that score 5-1, and it's not going to look good for them. It's already not looking good right now, as they're down by 3, and also now making it a little bit harder for them. Red Storm makes it to the 50-yard line on the D side.
Yeah, Corey Field was helping out, watching that Dorito side. Then he got up and bailed out here to the snake side corner to try and help get something going down the wire. Plus, he probably just didn't want to end up in that big Dorito again when the big push comes. So, seeing if he can get some kills from that snake side corner onto the D side. Also, help control the wire for Map Chim. Try and help him get gun dominance. But just 1 body over there on the Dorito side for Seattle Thunder. And he is fighting that 50 Dorito pretty hard. That's Mitchell Jordan. He's going to commit that way right now. Turn his body and try and win a gun battle over there. But Svatos and Roznikov over here. Oh, Svatos.
Svatos jumping over into the 50-yard line, but I think he just got shot by Map Chim. So Map Chim
nice call.
Yeah, Map Chim owns Vatos in a gunfight now. That's going to help out. Nice job on Map Chim. It's just him and the snake right now. So if Map Chim could potentially get a shot on that cross field on that 50-yard line Dorito. Oh, but I think Map Chim just caught one. Oh, so Map Chim dropping the ball here. Ends up getting taken out, but off of that, it looks like big move on the D side. Taken out, I think that was Slava. It was in that 50-yard line.
Oh, and then Roznikov fills all the way over to the Dorito side corner, shoots out Jordan, and then takes the 50 Dorito. So a one-on-one situation right now. Corey did not know where Roznikov came from. But he figures out that it is a one-on-one situation now. So he's going to have to play him. Corey Field with approaching the 5-minute mark. He's going to have to get up and go make this happen. Roznikov does not have to go anywhere.
Yeah, the ball absolutely is in Corey Field's court because, they're down by 3. There's less than 5 minutes to go. They don't have a lot of time left. Corey Field's going to have to start making dynamic moves here because even if he scores this one and pulls within 2, time is a major, major factor right now.
And Corey Field cutting to the inside. Coming back to his original bunker, seeing if he can get a shot.
He's so versatile, man. The way he plays and just in and out, closing the gaps, 3-on-1s, 4s-on-1s. Important point right here, man. 4-1 in favor of Red Storm. 4 minutes left, 4:20 left in this game. This is a must-win situation right now, Todd.
Yes. There's Corey going back and forth on that big Dorito.
So tense moments here. Time ticking off. 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go. One-on-one situation. Roznikov, definitely his team right now is counting on him to try to take as much time off of this clock as possible with under 4 minutes to play. Corey Fields, as a veteran, he's got to be able to, he can see the clock from there and needs to understand that he's going to have to try to push his way towards that flag here, Todd.
This is where he's going to have to work his magic. Comes out to the pin, tries to edge closer in.
And we've seen Corey Field pull off one-on-one victories in low body situations throughout his career, which is why how he made a name for himself. And now gonna have to put the team on his back here, but he's gonna have to make that move towards the flag.
Roznikov, excellent snap shooter himself. Oh! Had a little bit of a close one there. Wonder if Corey Fields running low on paint.
Yeah, I think he is.
Not engaging very much.
Well, he doesn't have, yeah, his pack is completely empty. And now he's making his way to the snake with just under 3. Corey Field on your screen, number 23, Seattle Thunder. You can see the flag is there to his right towards that center A.
Time taken away, 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Corey Field trying to get what paint he has left into the tray of his loader.
And they're now grabbing the flag, but going back to his original spot, picking up paint off the ground. I don't know about going back to his original spot, though. I mean, he has to take that flag and hang it on the opponent's flag station. Okay, now coming back in, marking his shots. Roznikov just holding that lane down. He may be low on paint, too. And Corey picks up a couple more balls off the ground, wipes the grass off. Still, the time now under 2 minutes to play. Minute and 52 seconds to go here. You see there, Corey Field shoots another ball and is going to pick another one up off the ground. And since it's so humid out here, if we were back in California, it'd be a little bit different story, but humidity really affects paintballs.
It's amazing how humid it is here right now.
Yeah, and so that's, it's kind of that's a very big deal, because that means even if he does get a ball that'll shoot out of his gun and hasn't swelled up too much, it's most likely not going to break on Roznikov. This is the first game after lunch, so unless those balls got there from this game, they will have been sitting there for at least an hour. And that is enough time to make that ball very, very bouncy.
Well, I look for Corey to take the run. He's just going to run in there and try and make it if he can. He's going to take 2 balls, put him in, and run. Because honestly, that's all you can do right now.
Yeah, but he's the thing. Well, here's the deal. This game's pretty much over. This game's over now, because even if he scores this point, they're going to be down 2, and with under a minute to play, it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
But
his best chance is to back up all the way. Here he comes.
Do-si-do around the bunker, and then it looked like Roznikov got the drop on him. So Corey Field out of paint, played a very long one-on-one, grabbed the flag, and was looking pretty good, but just out of bullets. And so not going to be able to do it. That point is going to go to Red Storm. So maybe Corey Field was hoping to put that extra one on the board, even though they were going to lose anyway, just for that point spread. But they do have 2 wins already. So looking like Red Storm is going to hand Seattle Thunder their first loss of the tournament here and get their first win of the tournament. That'll take Red Storm to 1-2, and it's going to send Seattle Thunder to 2-1. So you're looking at a little frustrated Thunder, but they could win their next one, go 3-1. Let's check out this replay. This is that snake move. There was Map Chim. See that move, that shot? Map Chim was calling it right there. I think this is the same thing from the opposite angle, or is this the run where Map Chim gets shot across field? Yeah, so Map Chim had won that awesome gunfight, but then he gets shot cross field. And we kind of saw that. It was back and forth deaths in that last point there until it came down to that one-on-one. So, and there you see, there's the move. Roznikov able to make that move on Corey Field as they do the circle dance around the bunker. And Corey Field, again, he was loading those balls up off the ground, so even if he was able to shoot Roznikov, probably bounced. Might as well be shooting bath oil gel balls at him at that point if it's out here in this Florida humidity.
Heard that.
So 43 seconds left here in this matchup.
And looks like Aftershock is in that pit getting ready to come on for their game on Boom.
That's always an exciting game.
Coming up next.
Aftershock is always exciting to watch.
Here are your season fantasy score leaders for the whole season. And Justin Rabikoff. So these were your smartest bets throughout the year. Justin Rabikoff, Marcelo Margot, Archie Montemayor, Zach Sherman, and Oliver Lang. If you pick Zach Sherman for this one, and yesterday he had a lot of penalties, so kind of hurting himself a little bit on the fantasy points and not helping the team out. But Sherman had a good year, so hopefully he can shake that off, and Vicious can come out and put some 2 wins on the board. And then 5th overall, the 2013 Top Gun Award winner and paintball legend himself, Oliver Lang.
I had Oliver Lang several times this year. It's balling out for me.
I had Justin, Marcelo a couple times. I think I had Archie at the last one. Archie, all those guys are real expensive, but making it count. So yeah, and also playing for a DM15 here at the World Cup. So the fantasy award is a DM15. Good luck to you all. Hope that the guys that you picked shoot some people today. Don't get penalties and don't get shot off the break.
Those are 2 of my worst qualities.
No, you were really good at shooting people. You did get shot off the break a decent amount.
Yeah, but I'd cheat and get a penalty. So there we go. And scene.
And scene. So here we go. 43 seconds still, and coming up on. Did somebody call a timeout? No, it's just been a really long 2 minutes. Yeah, there was a timeout. Prolonging the inevitable here.
Yeah.
There's no way that Thunder can score 4 points in 43 seconds. It is impossible.
Looks like we're going to get Will Hansen into the game for the first time.
We're going to see some crazy points.
Big Will.
Nice breakout. I guarantee at the middle, they're just going to run.
I don't know. I mean,
Will.
Well, they're safe, right? They have 2 wins. They want to maintain the spread,
I mean,
right?
it would help the spread. Well,
Spread.
another point would be good for Thunder here, because right now they're at a -4 on this game. But they did win a game pretty big yesterday, even though they had a close match against VCK. No, I'm sorry. Thunder had really his 2 wins yesterday, but 2 very close wins. So this is going to demolish their point spread. Yeah, because Thunder, if they don't score this point, it'll send them to 2-1 with a -2.
And Will Hansen makes that move right through the inside of the snake and shoots a body off the Dorito side of the field. Tries to go for the flag and gets caught. But not after that Red Storm player sat there forever, asking for a check. Just burning time off the clock. So Red Storm, as the horn blows, going to win this game 5-1 over Seattle Thunder.
Red Storm looking really good.
Yeah, they did.
Really good.
So, but still, though, I mean, Storm's going to have to win that last game that they play here against VCK.
Yeah, I picked them to win that game. I think they'll win that game. But VCK looking good as well.
Well, yeah, VCK, they lost to Thunder, and then they beat Boom. So they went 1-1, and then they still have 2 more games this afternoon. So looking at Seattle Thunder taking that loss. So what do you know, Aftershock right now sitting at 1-1, and they have to play VCK this afternoon, so they're going to play their first game of the day coming at you next here, so don't go anywhere. We're going to see what Aftershock is going to be able to bring to bear here. They were in the Challengers Division for the last event too. The best they did this year was 3rd place at the Mid-Atlantic Open in the Champions Division, but since then struggling here in the second half of the season. And a situation for Shock again sitting at 1-1 and having to play VCK, and then now they have this game against Boom, and Boom went 2-0 yesterday. So this is a huge game right now for both Boom and Chicago Aftershock to keep their hopes alive in the Challengers Division to move on. Let's check out with Lord Kelly.
Hey guys, I am here with Corey Field from Thunder. Now that was a tough loss for you guys. You had a great day yesterday though. I want to talk to you a little bit about that one-on-one. It was the longest one-on-one we've seen. I saw you were running out of paint. What was running through your mind?
Find good paint on the ground and hopefully I can get one shot on him. I knew he was running low too, and I tried to grab the flag and trying to move over. It's just that last ball when he came at me was stuck in my gun and ended up. I was hoping they'd blow the buzzer right 3 minutes because I had no paint at 3 minutes. Didn't know I'd shoot 9 pods and still have air left either, so.
Well, I was standing over by your pit, and as they were watching the clock tick down, they were hoping that you would grab the flag and just gun it, try to hang it. Why didn't you go with that?
Well, I run a 40 in forever, so yeah, I can't. Yeah, I have too much fat on me, so it's just, you know, I feel confident in my gun skills, thinking I could get it done, and I was hoping to pick up a great ball. I know the guys had a lot of confidence in me, and I know I failed them, so we'll get it back next game.
It's all right, Corey. You will get him back next game. So far, Thunder has won 2 matches, lost 1. That was the first win Red Storm has gotten all weekend. We'll see what happens next in this next match, and I'll be bringing more updates from the Challenger Field. Stay tuned.